Digital is something that you think about different outcomes, which haven't been possible before. My name is Mohan, and I look at the manufacturing and services vertical for Genpact across Europe. A fairly diverse portfolio where we're looking at clients from engine manufacturers, auto manufacturers, engineering services companies, media services companies, and all of them which are going through very interesting times where we are poised today, both from an economic perspective and the world of digital where we are in. Their front-end processes are becoming more and more digital, which means, let's say, for a manufacturing company, the order management function demands that kind of a visibility. The ecosystem and the environment around keeps talking about digital, says, so what does it mean for me? So if you look at just from a reporting perspective, you'll find that some of them are starting to use some bit of a cloud-based system to come up with reports. But it doesn't necessarily generate the full value for the end client. So the focus is now shifting in from just being more internally focused of using some of these tools to where it is adding value back to their clients. What we're trying to see from a finance function is that there can be a role for digital technologies to plug that gap between the back end and the front end. And that's the conversation which seems very exciting for finance functions because they can suddenly start to enable that towards the front end. The answers really lie that there is no one specific, company which has been able to do this enterprise-wide. But there have been enough examples to say how I can make a certain part of my process look better and do it better towards the client outcomes, as I've been saying before. If I look at within the manufacturing space, and if you look at within the automotive industry, you would find today, our consumers such as you and I using different kinds of apps on our phone to track our vehicles today. You can remotely lock them, you can remotely unlock them, you can actually start to see where you have been, the mileage, etc. I think he will be forced to be a leader in this in many ways. That's my view. And when I'm talking to the clients, because that's the pressure that they're getting back. What kind of client behaviors am I seeing? Therefore, what do I do with my dealer networks and how do I manage my inventory? Now, those are the leadership roles that the CFO can start to play already. And they will be soon, in my mind at least, asked to look at that or will be forced to look at it in that way. Digital is something that you think about different outcomes, which haven't been possible before, and grab it from there and take it from there, rather than trying to think in a very structured way.